When will this guy ever stop? 5 goals in the opening 2 games of the World Cup. Please never leave, you genius of football. Stay forever, Messi. Genius, please never leave. Argentina took on Austria in the World Cup today. Uh, Argentina won 2-0, 2 goals thanks to Messi. I have no other words to describe this man. He's otherworldly. He's he fights against time in a way I've never seen in in this sport. He is he is just the greatest player of all time, bro. And it makes me emotional, bro, because the joy and happiness that I feel watching him is something that I rarely get in life. I have a good life. I have good parents. I have loving people, loving family members, good food. I always have food to eat. I'm a place to stay. I have good internet. And this guy gives me a joy that I don't really see a lot of in life, and it's a peak. It's such a feeling, and all I can say is just thank you. And I want him to continue to be the person he is for as long as he can be, to continue playing the sport as long as he can be. Um, and yeah, my message to everybody out there, bro, just appreciate him while he's here, bro. This is probably the last time we will see him at the highest level. You know, he'll go back to MLS and probably keep whooping ass there. But it's not the same as doing it as at a World Cup, and he's doing it on the biggest stage that sports can possibly offer, and he's doing it consistently. He's having his best World Cup campaign at 37 years old. Now about the game, uh obviously started off 10 minutes in. Austria are a good team. They have good defensive players. They have players that play at the highest level. Alaba that plays for Madrid, and Limery plays for Bayern Munich. These are good players, bro. These aren't just nobodies that he's scoring on. The other center back, I forget his name, but he plays for Spurs as well. Sabitzer, he plays in MLS now, but he played for, I think, Bayern Munich, and he played for Manchester United. I'm for sure that he played for Leipzig. These are top class players, bro, that played at the highest level, and he's still just being different, bro. He didn't even play that well today, bro. I'm gonna be real. After the penalty miss, you could tell like mentally he was fucked. He wasn't running. He lost the ball a few more times, and he was just you could tell he was letting it kind of eat him, bro. And there's this kind of mode with Messi games that you know sometimes that he has to kind of gain confidence. If you watch Messi for enough time, if he's having a bad game, you know he has to like do something to gain confidence back. And the goal came at a perfect time. It changed the game for him. He still wasn't that clean on the ball for the rest of the game. There were a few moments where he was, but there were some times where he lost the ball where he just kind of like But there was a different body language about him. Even after losing those balls, after the goal, there was a different body language. There was a different feeling about him that he couldn't get brought down anymore by mistakes, you know. And it was nice to see him like that. In the second half, it wasn't too uh there wasn't too much action, but Argentina managed the game perfectly. That's why they're world champions. They don't dominate people, bro. They're not known for having the best talent on the world. They have Messi and everybody else that they have good players, but they're not France in terms of talent. They're not Spain. They're not even the Netherlands. But they have a difference in Messi, and they will work as hard as they possibly can to make him happy, and to make sure that he has a good game. And that is more motivation than anything, bro. To play alongside your idol and to want to see them happy and thrive. That's what most of these Argentinian players are doing, bro. They're playing for their idol. Like what motivation could you get more, bro? If I were playing next to Messi, I would be the exact same, bro. I would run to fucking death. I would give him the ball whenever I could. I would try not to give him a bad ball, and I would work to fucking to just please him as much as I possibly could on the football pitch, bro. And that's what you see with these 10 niggas. They all just work very hard for him, and it works. They don't do it for no reason. They don't do it just because he's their idol. They do it because it puts out results. 2-0, 2 goals, 3 goals in the last game, 5 goals in the tournament so far in 2 games. Like, it's not just, they're not just doing it just because. They do it because they know it'll have a positive outcome, bro. And he shows that all the time, dude. And somehow he just has gotten better with age at this tournament. I really don't understand it, man. And last minute goal, he creates the whole thing, bro. He's just different, man. He really is just different. There's the Austria take a shot or a cross, it gets deflected off Paredes, I think, and then it ends up in front of Messi. Takes a beautiful touch. Alvarez and I think Nico Gonzalez are running on the other side. He switches it to Alvarez. Alvarez shoots it. Um, I should talk about the first goal first. What am I doing? First goal. Let me talk about how the first goal went. Game isn't going too good. Messi starts this play again, by the way, switches the ball. Almada carries it. Almada's been very, very good. He's not someone who you would think would go crazy in a tournament like this. He's been very good on the ball. He works incredibly hard off of it as well. He goes wide to Medina. Medina, for once in Messi's life, he has a good left back at Argentina, bro. I was tired of watching him play with the fucking with the little gremlin Acuna and Tagliafico. He's decently fast, but he still just provides nothing going forward. Medina, smart enough, plays it to he cuts it back. Almada lets it run through his legs, and Messi puts it into the far corner. Highest score in World Cup history. I've seen him score that goal a million times with Alba cutting it back, and I've seen Suarez leave it for him a few times. Like I've seen him score that goal a million times, but it never gets old. Nobody can ever defend it. He's just different, bro. And then the second goal, as I was saying, they were on the counter. Alvarez was on the other side. He switches it. Alvarez shoots it. Keeper saves the one-on-one. Paredes gets it. And instead of shooting, obviously, there's four people in front of the goal. Why would he not go find Messi, bro? He finds him. Messi cuts inside. Boom, boom. He keeps faking the shot. Keeps trying to find his spot. Shoots it. He gets blocked. He gets the rebound. Slides on the fucking ground. And 2-0. Game over. Boom. Everything is over, bro. And like I have not I'm going to say something right now. I have not seen Messi with that hunger to score in years, bro. Messi fans that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I have not seen him with that hunger to score goals in a long time. The past few years, he's been very selfless. He'll give passes up, and when he misses, he's like, whatever. But dude, the reaction time after the first shot to go again and not give up, that's some shit from 2010 Messi, bro. That's some shit that he would do back in 2012 and fucking stat padding games, bro. That's some shit that I'm excited to see back, dude. And yeah, man, Argentina win 2-0. They are still one of the best teams in the world. These players, when they get next to Messi, just become a different animal. DePaul hasn't played, isn't a world class player by any means. He becomes a different animal when he plays for the national team. Enzo as well. McAllister, he's obviously a great player, but all these players, bro, when it's for the national team and it's around Messi, they just turn into something different, dude. And I don't, I really can't explain it, bro. It's just the greatest dick riding session of all time, dude. Like this, they dick ride Messi so hard that it just allows them to play better. I don't think I've ever seen it in the history of the sport before, dude. Yeah, he's just in a league of his own. 18 World Cup goals. Hopefully he can get to 20. And yeah, the Golden Boot race gets fun because Mbappe scored two today. Haaland scored two. They're on four, and Messi's leading the pack with five. Very, 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 very fun tournament, bro. And I'm just grateful to be alive to witness this. So many things in life could have gone wrong. So many things in life could have gone wrong where we don't get to this moment, where I don't get to this moment, where I don't get to watch this guy. But it did, and I get to see this, and I get to have fun and enjoy this whole experience with the world. Thank you, Leo. Thank you.